Hello, I'm Alex Elbro and welcome to Cambridge Folk Festival 2026. Now this is a pared down festival this year. Cambridge Folk Festival has been going for like 60 years and last year sadly they couldn't run it due to escalating costs and everything else, so they took a fallow year, a bit like Glastonbury, haha, and we're back again on a sort of scaled down version this year, in the idea that if this goes well then it's going to go up and up. Now lots of the same things are here this year as they have been every other year, so it's really nice to see. Stage 1 and Stage 2 are pretty much in the same areas that they were, and we've got Club Corner now just instead of Club Tent, which has been brilliant for all the unsigned artists that we've been talking to and we will be talking to today. So I spoke to Melody Coles just after she had played on the Club Tent. She was the first person to play anywhere at the folk festival, so it's quite a privilege really, and she had a really good crowd, and we'll get to speak to her now. I'm here with Melody Coles, who's been playing on the Club Corner this morning, and you were the first act in, and it went down really well, didn't it?
I was so nervous that people wouldn't have come in yet and wouldn't be here, but it was so lovely. We had such a nice time.
And have you played at the folk festival before?
I have. I used to do the Club Tent for some of the folk festivals when I was a bit younger, so it's fond memories of mine. Yeah.
So you've come back now because you're producing more music and you're doing more touring, more gigging. So how's it all going?
It's good.
We are battling against a Kaylee going on in the background, so sorry everyone.
The beauty of folk
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
I'm older now, but no wiser. But absolutely loving just being back, singing, playing with the band. I've got my dad and a cellist as well, so yeah, really excited.
And that went down really well, didn't it, having the band? And I think it's probably nice to have people on stage with you as well that you can sort of check in with and have a bit of banter with as well.
I suppose especially Dad, because like he's so familiar with like how I play and the songs, that it really helps me to, as an anxious person, it helps me to calm down. So
yeah, and so you're playing here, and you've been doing various gigs and a few collaborations. I don't know whether you can talk about any of them.
Yeah, well, we have actually recorded a single that's coming out very soon with Josh from Lost Robins on it, so I'm really excited to release that. I mean, Lost Robins, Josh, amazing, incredible.
And they're playing later today. We'll be talking to them later today. So
that's kind of my next thing coming up, and then back to writing. I need to get some more songs because I'm working towards an album next.
Oh, brilliant! Because you've been releasing this year, kind of like giving us a little glimpse of singles, haven't you, along the way? So then I guess that becomes then a full body at some point.
Yeah, and that was, I think, to help me navigate like what do I want my sound to be, because it's been leaning a bit more country. So all working towards what this album might sound like.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And have you got anything coming up that we need to know about in like the next few months?
Yeah, so we're playing at Headingham Folk Day, and then the single. They're probably the main two things coming up now, and then hopefully a few little announcements on the socials as well.
Oh, that's very exciting. Now, Melody, where do people find your music?
Yes, so Melody Coles music across all of them. TikTok for the funny stuff, Instagram, Facebook for the updates, but we're on all of them. You can see a lot of dad content on there as well.
Excellent. And you're going to play a song for us today. What song are you going to play?
Yes, yeah, we're going to play a song that I wrote for my best friend called Rosie, and it's about growing up and loving someone just as much, even though life doesn't let you hang out as much when you get older.
That's brilliant. I look forward to that.
Thank you. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Rosie, don't you think it's sad? Not in a dramatic way, like things are not that bad. But I don't hear your voice now over coffee in the morning. And we tried to go for lunch, but we talked about kids and work and mortgages. And you're pulling up in the cars you said you hated, and it's funny all the things we said about them both when we were dating them. I am so happy for your love. I mean that so sincerely, but it's so weird cause at the same time it brings up feelings. It's not anything you've done All I ever could do is in a way that I just realised we're no longer 22. We're no longer 22 now. We're no longer 22 now. Crying in the back of taxis, throwing up, waiting for big girl luck in the bathroom after Mackies. And we got our who, we got our ever after, but it gets so much harder. I am so happy for you, love. I mean that so sincerely, but it's so weird 'cause at the same time it brings out feelings. It's not anything we've done. All I ever could do is in a way that I just realised we're no longer 22. We're no longer 22 now. We are no longer 22. We're not 22, and I am so happy for your love. I mean that so sincerely, but it's so weird 'cause at the same time it brings up feelings. It's not anything we've done. All I ever could do is in the way that I just realised we're no longer 22.
You're watching NMG at the Cambridge Folk Festival 2026. I'm Alex Elbro, and next up we spoke to Fran Lusty. She has played at the Folk Festival before, and she has been coming to the Folk Festival as a child since she was a child. I'm here with Fran Lusty at the Cambridge Folk Festival day one. It's the Saturday morning. It feels weird to be a Saturday morning and be the first day of the festival, but this is the new, different regenerated festival. And Fran, you're going to be playing at Club Corner a little bit later.
Yes.
And a couple of years ago I saw you playing at the Den, and there's probably been quite a lot of happened in that last 2 years.
A lot of gigs in between, yeah. It's funny being back and it being so different at the festival.
It's sort of same but different, isn't it? There's some things that are very the same and some very different.
Yeah, that same kind of feeling of like, oh, this is Cambridge folk is still there, so that's nice.
So Fran, you were born and your family are all in Cambridge, aren't they?
Yeah.
And you come back here quite a lot. Yeah. So it must feel nice to be at the Folk Festival.
No, it feels like home.
Have you been lots of times before?
I have. I've been since I was.
Oh, you were. So you're one of the people that
every year I'd come. It was always like the place I'd discover like all my favourite artists. So it's nice to.
Did that inspire you to
play and stuff? Yeah. I used to get all the CDs from. Well, they used to be like.
Oh yes,
I get all the CDs.
Yeah, so did we. Look through and get them all from hundreds. Now, you've had your EP out since you were here.
Yes.
That came out last year?
That came out last year, and now working on an album.
Excellent.
So debut album, which should be coming out next year. So.
And you're playing here, and then you're doing two more.
I
thought you were going off to one festival, but you're actually going off to two.
Two more, yeah. We're rushing off to Manor Farm Festival, and then got a gig in London in the evening. So
you're going to busy old day.
Big day, yeah.
So you're going to play something for us now. What are you going to play?
I'm going to play. It's a song from my last EP called Only in My Dreams. I wrote it. I'm half Norwegian, and my grandmother has a little cabin in the south of Norway, and it's very remote in the middle of nowhere. And I stayed there for a month, and I read all the books that they had. So I started reading a dictionary, and it was really, really boring, but inspired this song. I went a bit mad, and that's what came out. Yeah.
Excellent.
So yeah, that's the song.
Right.
Perfect.
Yeah,
ready to go. Yeah. Drunk, doughty, die fake. Friend fished fight, go sky, gain grace, help her hurt him. Just jump, kick, life, laugh, loud, move, mouth, nude, neck, press, pulse, run, round, sit still. Live without a trace, life without a body. Flow from place to place, no reason left to worry, but I guess that's only in my dreams. Only in my dreams. Take the third train, trust them this time. Use voice, wrong words, waste your youth years. Live without pain, learn to love somebody. Flow from place to place, no reason left to worry, but I guess that's only in my dreams. Only in my dreams. Only in my dreams. Only in my dreams. I don't wanna wake up in the same old bed. I don't wanna wake up, keep me locked inside my head. I don't wanna wake up in the same old bed. I don't wanna wake up, keep me locked inside my head. I don't wanna wake up in the same old bed. I don't wanna wake up, keep me locked inside my head. I don't wanna wake up in the same old bed. I don't wanna wake up, keep me locked inside my head.
Oh, that was lovely. And so that was taken from your EP from last year. So when will we expect to see the album? Or is it not a date yet?
Unconfirmed yet, but I'll start rolling some tracks in September, so there'll be.
And so anyone who wants to find you, where should we find you?
Everywhere, Instagram, Spotify, TikTok.
Is it Fran Lusty?
Fran Lusty, yeah.
That's easy then,
Easy
isn't
to find,
it?
yeah.
And any gigs coming up in the area, even in London or anywhere? Apart from today.
Apart from today, I'm playing Wilderness tomorrow and Lakefest next Thursday.
Excellent.
So some festivals, yeah.
We need to look out for where you are. But thank you for joining us before your set this morning.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. It's lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you too.
Next, we spoke to Luke James Williams, who was playing on Club Corner. Now, you might wonder why he's wearing a suit. It's because it's come from the front cover of his latest album, Limes Hotel, where he plays a kind of receptionist at night manager in a hotel, but in the middle of nowhere. So if you think it's a bit odd why he's looking like a second-hand salesman, don't worry, it's not the vibe at all. I'm here with Luke James Williams, who just finished on Club Corner on the Saturday of Cambridge Folk Festival. Hiya, Luke.
Hey Alex, how's it going?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, good, buzzing.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? There's a lot of people there for 11 o'clock in the morning.
Way more than I expected, to be fair. Yeah, no, I was, really didn't know kind of what to expect, but no, I was really chuffed, and not only a big audience, but a very receptive and lovely audience to play for. So.
Yeah, and you've played here before?
Just once before, yeah. So, and that was 4 years ago now.
Okay.
Yeah. When I released my first album. So yeah, back for the second album.
Yeah. And so you've just released your album, and so did you play many from that album?
Yeah, I think I did. So I think I did 4. So it was only obviously a short set. It was only a sort of 6-song set. So yeah, I did 4 4 from the was it 4? No, sorry, 3 from the new one, and then 3 from my previous album.
How do you choose what you put in a set for like a festival? It's quite different, isn't it?
With difficulty, when you're playing a longer set and a headline gig and people that know your material, that really informs what songs you choose and where you put them. With a festival, it can be completely different. And also as well, sometimes even when you get on stage or when you get to the festival, the vibe can be kind of a little bit different to what you expected. So I think it's always good to have contingency plan. You're always good to have a couple of songs in your back pocket just in case.
Yeah. So I guess that comes with having, like, I think you're on your third.
So it's the second full-length album, but third release. So I released an EP first.
I think that with that, then you can start picking and choosing, can't you? I guess when you're an early artist, you've got what you've got, and then
you've got the songs you've written, and then and that's kind of it. But then it progresses from there, and it's really good. I love, much in the same way that I love putting albums together, I love putting set lists together. It's always interesting to the way different songs work together, and especially in a festival setting as well, you have to think about different tunings, and it's boiling hot, how's the guitar going to react?
Because even though it's early in the morning, it's really hot, isn't it? Which I wasn't expecting. I thought it was going to be quite mild, although it's not mild, is it, at the moment? Anyway, as well as here though, you've been playing quite a few festivals this summer. Yeah, it's been great. I was at Trowbridge Festival last weekend, which was beautiful. Never been before, never played. That was a really great festival. And then before that, I had Home Farm Festival down in Somerset. And then I've got the Bellingham All Acoustic Festival at the end of at the beginning of September, and then Folk and Blues in the Pews in Brampton Church at the end of September. So that's up in so that's one that nearby to here, and it's a three-day, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 3-night. The lineups with Stella across the 3 nights. But I'm playing on the Thursday night, Thursday the 24th, with Fraser Morgan,
which should be brilliant. We'll be speaking to him later because he's playing here as well. Where can people find your music?
So the best place really is to head to my website, which is lukejameswilliams.co.uk, and then from there you've got links to my socials and to where you can find me on streaming and my Bandcamp page and things like that.
And you're going to hang around now and listen to?
Yeah, very much looking forward to grabbing a beer now and enjoying the rest of the festival.
Yeah, well, thanks very much for stopping by.
Yeah, lovely to see you. Thanks, Alex. Cheers.
I'll never forget the mischief in your face, red kites and rainbows and endless days. You told me rich isn't happy and sad isn't poor. Love's one of few things worth fighting for. You showed me planets I'd never seen. You said I should slow down when I eat. I'd never known nature so loud and so true. I always knew that the stars were waiting for you. You said I still don't know where I'm heading, but I hope the waters aren't this rough again. When I'm long from this world, too far to be seen, in the hollows and branches you will find me. In the hollows and branches you will find me. Well, I remember the call to say you'd taken flight. I don't think we'll ever forget that night. So I came with my true love close at my side, but I never needed to say goodbye. You said I still don't know where I'm heading, but I hope the waters aren't this rough again. When I'm long from this world, too far to be seen, in the hollows and branches you will find me. In the hollows and branches you will find me. When I think of you now, I can't help but smile. Painting your colours across the sky, I imagine you flying with innocent grace, no longer bound by time and space. You said I still don't know where I'm heading, but I hope the waters aren't this rough again. when I'm long from this world, too far to be seen. In the hollows and branches you will find me. In the hollows and branches you will find me. In the hollows and branches you will find me.
You're watching NMG live from the Cambridge Folk Festival 2026. And next I spoke to Dean Frost, who is playing on Club Corner. It's the first time he's been at Cambridge Folk Festival and he was really pleased to be here. I'm here talking to Dean Frost, who's just been on at the Club Corner. Hiya.
Hey.
And how was your time at the Club Corner?
It was
how
great.
Was it? How did it go?
Yeah, it was great fun. Yeah, maybe like one of the coolest gigs I've ever done, honestly. Like the chance to play Cambridge Folk Festival is really big, and I was a bit nervous to play it. Like,
understandably, yeah.
Because I guess like folk music is really like what's inspired me to start writing music. So yeah, a festival that's for folk music is where I want to be.
Yeah, I guess a lot of gigs is sort of more of a wider genre, I guess. So
definitely,
it's probably but you didn't need to be daunted. I'm sure the audience gave you were very receptive.
They were lovely,
yeah. And how did it go down? Did you think?
Yeah, I think it went down well. People came up and said hi after I played.
Oh, nice.
Said like really lovely, encouraging things to me. And yeah.
And have you been here before?
I've never been to the festival before.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite excited to explore.
And are you going to hang around and have a look at what's else going on?
Yeah, check out some of the other acts today.
I think you saw Fran Lusty's set.
I did, yeah, wonderful. Really good.
Yeah. So we've spoken to her just because we spoke to her beforehand because she's rushing off, but it's good that you got to see that.
Yeah.
And you had an EP out earlier this year, is that right?
Yeah. In April I released my first EP after releasing a few singles earlier in the year and the year before in 2025. So yeah, thrilled to have a EP out and physical copies in the form of CDs as well for that. So
and how's that been received?
Yeah, really good. People seem to be listening to the song, so I guess it's going well.
Do you think have you started writing now for the next? I know that it's like a bit of a cycle that then you probably start, or were you always writing?
Yeah, I was always writing. Like this, honestly, this EP is kind of old music. I kind of recorded stuff earlier last year, and at that point some of the songs were almost 3 years old. So it just was a case of building up the confidence to like go to a recording studio, get it done, like be happy with how I sound, and then put it out there, all those things factored up and more other things too kind of held me back for a little bit. The songs are a little older, so I've got a handful of songs written in between those ones and when I recorded them, and then another handful from since recording. So do
you think doing this first EP is now going to give you the confidence to put out more music more regularly, as it were?
Absolutely. I just need to get back in a studio with somebody.
Easier said than done, I know.
And front up all that cost for another EP. Any paid gigs go in.
It's always I'll let you know. So have you got anything else coming up during the summer or into the autumn?
Just sort of local gigs. I've done a couple of headline shows in my hometown Colchester with the full band. So that's sort of on the back burner for now. I think I'm more focused on doing little gigs here and there, like support slots, and trying to get something recorded to release later in the year, potentially. I'm just gradually putting out a few solo versions from a short documentary film / like a few live recordings that I've put together with a director, which all of them, it's on my YouTube account right now. It's called Colchester Sessions, and there's 3 tracks we did live, and I've just released Sinner a couple of weeks ago, so I've got 2 more to release, so they're going to come out on streaming as well. and they're also on my CD for my EP, but not streaming yet. So yeah, I want to just get some more music out there. Honestly, get recording some of the other songs that we're playing today.
Oh, that's
so
brilliant. Well,
that.
thank you very much. And where should we find your music for people that don't know?
Yeah, it's on all the streaming platforms. You can pick it up on Bandcamp as well if you wanted to directly support,
It's Dean Frost,
me.
just Dean Frost, or is it? Dean Frost?
Just Dean Frost on all of those, and social media is Dean Frost Music.
Right.
So yeah, you can catch me on all those
Brilliant.
bits,
Well, thank you for dropping by, and it's great that you've been able to play here today.
Thank you. Thanks, Alex.
Sympathize with the skies. It's been a hot and heavy springtime, but suddenly, after weeks, endless glow has left me suffering. Oh God, am I awful? If my heart stays half full, do you feel the burn on your cheeks? Do you feel the gates have started opening? Find me stood underneath. Send a fork down to find the meat. Oh God, am I awful? If my heart stays half full.
You're watching NMG live at Cambridge Folk Festival 2026, and we're very lucky to speak to Frank Turner earlier, who's headlining the main stage here tonight at 8:30. We spoke to him all about his work with grassroots venues and artists. So I'm here with Frank Turner, who's headlining the main stage tonight at the Cambridge Folk Festival. It's really nice to see you, Frank.
It's
How
nice
are you doing?
to see you too. I'm very well. I'm at Cambridge Folk Festival, which is a lovely place to be. The sun is shining. I'm also playing later on in a tent, so the weather's not going to burn anyone to death while I'm playing, so that's nice.
True. Yeah.
There's a great lineup. It's a historic festival. I'm in a great mood, thank you.
Good. Now, you've played here many times.
Yes.
And also in Cambridge many times.
Yeah.
And I was looking up some stuff, and I think you played here last April 2025.
Yes, at the
Corn Exchange.
Corn Exchange, yes, that's right.
I wanted to ask you about your commitment to grassroots musicians and to grassroots music venues, because we feel it's really important. It's really good.
I would put it as a commitment to the sort of the infrastructure and the kind of community and the network that on top of which sits what I do these days. Do you know what I mean? I came up initially in the hardcore scene in London that was comprised of probably about 150 people who just put on shows and did zines and put out records and went to each other's shows, and it was all about community. That was the focus of the whole thing. And what I do has gone to different places over the years, but that way of thinking about it still kind of powers what I do. Do you know what I mean? It's not. If music isn't a community, then I'm not as interested in it, to be honest. And I think that there's a reason why I gravitated towards folk music after I stopped making punk records, because it's another communitarian form of music.
There's often, though, we've talked about this with other artists, that there's a crossover with folk and punk.
Absolutely.
And they're very much knit together.
The good bits of punk rock mesh quite well with the good bits of folk music.
Bits when you're trying to get out a message.
Yeah, and the communitarian thing again, like I say, those concepts of scenes and of sort of like safe spaces for outsiders and all that sort of thing, and you see it in Shane McGowan and Joe Strummer and lots of people.
Yeah, and when you were playing at the Corn Exchange, you did a shout out, as you do for every one of your tours, don't you?
Yeah.
Your Undefeated tour, I think.
Yes, it was.
And local artist Minnie Birch came and opened for you.
So on that whole tour, I always choose sports for my tour. It's really important to me. I cut my teeth opening for other bands, being given that shot, and it's sort of there are some bands who just don't care, and that seems like a wasted opportunity to me.
Yeah.
You can put forward music that you believe in. You can help some people out. You can curate a good evening of music and all the rest of it. So we had my partner's band, Amigo the Devil, on that tour, which was great. But then I always have two. And for the opener, I decided we'd run a competition to have local acts, unsigned acts. The rule was they had to be unsigned and they had to be local to the town in question. And we had some people trying to get around both of those, I'll tell you that.
Really?
But we had several thousand entries. I'm proud to say, and proud and slightly exhausted to say, that I did listen to every single one.
That is impressive.
It took a minute, and also it was not easy choosing as well. You know, for every town, I got down to maybe like 5, and it was like all of these would be great.
Yes, yeah.
And how do I choose at this point? Do you know what I mean? So. It was tough, but Millie was amazing.
Yes.
Millie was awesome. Also, actually, funnily enough, just now I was hanging out with Grace Chloe, who opened up the Liverpool show. She's amazing as well. Brilliant. So yeah, I'm not going to say that every single one of them became my best friend, but everyone got an opportunity to make some new friends and to hang out. And I'm aware that having that on your CV as an unsigned artist is going to help as well.
And it's paying it forward, isn't it? I mean,
exactly.
Like you say, it'd be nice if more people did help people.
Like I say,
reach the where they can, their voice makes more of a difference.
Yeah, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the network of kind of independent venues and the communities around them. And there are some people, I'm not going to name names here because it just seems crass, but like there are some people who just sort of seem to be in a hurry to forget where they came from on that level, and that's fine. Everyone can make their choices, but I don't want to pull up the ladder behind me. That seems
exactly.
kind of like a sad thing to do with my time.
And you do have a commitment that is it a patron of the music venue?
Yes, the music venue. Yes, So I did some fundraising for them in COVID, which we saved, I think, 26 venues, so that was cool. And
they're so important.
Yeah,
without grassroots, you're not getting any.
Right. Ultimately, if you get rid of the grass music kind of sector of the music industry, then there will still be people playing at the Co-op Arena in Manchester, but they will just be chosen by Simon Cowell. Yeah. And that's fine. There is a space for some of that in life. I'm not trying to rain on anybody else's parade. Yeah. But that's not really, you won't get Stormzy or Amy Winehouse or Radiohead or Oasis or whatever. You'll just get kind of, it'll
more
be
manufactured.
It just gets curated at a different level, and it becomes art that you kind of receive rather than generate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that seems sad to me.
IKEA prints.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it just sort of, that just seems a bit of a shame to me, really. But also, it's not, a lot of people, including me, spend a lot of time talking about how grassroots music venues are a sort of pipeline for acts to break through onto bigger levels, which is true. I always think it's really important to say that some of my favourite bands have never played to more than 200 people. Yeah. And there's a lot of art that's weird and obscure and left field, and that art deserves a space to exist as well. Yeah. And that's the other role that the grassroots music venues play. And then it's a social thing as well. When I was a kid, I felt very alienated. I wasn't on board with my parents' kind of social view of the world and all the rest of it. And I went to the Joiners Arms in Southampton, actually, it was originally.
Oh, right. And my husband was at uni in Southampton, so I know that quite well.
Love the Joiners. Joiners and Railway, those were my two. But and I just sort of I remember walking through the door and seeing other people wearing band t-shirts, which I didn't see in my normal walk of life, and just feeling like I'd found my people. Yeah. And just threw myself into it headlong. So there's a very personal kind of social angle to it as well. And
you mentioned there about how you did some stuff during COVID, and I think Portland Arms is one of the places that you helped as well, which we are very grateful.
And which I've played many times over the years in various different bands.
I spent a lot of my time there, including Wednesday night with Frankie Archer playing there.
Oh, very nice.
Which is part of sort of an offshoot of this. But you also some local artists to us, Elliot Porter, who's well known to us. He got together a load of people during that lockdown time, and it was Elliot Porter and the Isolation Artists.
Yes,
and they did a cover of Be More Kind, then they asked you.
I mean, it was an amazing thing.
Yeah.
I think
it's a beautiful song. If anyone doesn't know Be More Kind, it's fantastic.
I think that it's every songwriter's dream to have their song kind of fly away from them almost, you know what I mean? And go and exist out in the world. You know, if a song only exists every time you play it, I mean, that's fine. But like if a song takes on a life of its own, that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And to see Elliot and many other people indeed as well, kind of taking one of my songs. It's funny, he messaged me and asked for permission. And
I suppose you think, well, you don't want to hear it out there and know that the artist's on it.
It's very decent of him to have done that, but I think my answer was like, don't ask me for permission, just do it. Do you know what I mean? Just take it. It's a song. The songs are not property. Do you know what I mean?
And then the first time we were allowed to go back to the NMG Awards, which we hold yearly, he did that on stage with a whole group of artists there, and honestly, it was amazing.
Well, so, I'm super flattered.
So it's a really special that we could do that, and they raised £2,000, I think, for NHS out of that. So
wonderful.
It's them being musicians and artists and wanting to create something to help other people, and you being generous and also writing a fantastic song, I'm going to say. But one question I want to ask you: you're playing tonight,
yes,
main stage,
yes,
and you're playing a solo.
Yeah.
So is that going back to some of the?
Yeah, I mean, structurally, at any rate, when I started, it was just me and my guitar. I toured on the train for about 3 years at the beginning, which gave me an enduring knowledge of and distaste for the British train system. I've changed Warrington Bank key more times than you would imagine. You know, I have my band, Sleeping Souls, best band in rock and roll, who I love dearly and who I will be playing shows with in, I think, next weekend, actually. But the point is that in the meantime, like, today, it's just a fun thing. It's just me and my guitar. It is in my scope of things, kind of old-fashioned. It's a more kind of storytelly, kind of rambly kind of set. And I can change.
So you could do that. You can tell a little bit.
Yeah, and I can change the set list if I feel like it.
They won't all look at you.
Nah, or whatever.
How do you manage your though? Because you do tour a lot. I don't know what number you're up to now.
3,166.
And I know that you would know that as well.
Yeah.
And how I was thinking about it yesterday when I was thinking about stuff. How do you manage that you tour, the amount you tour and perform, but with writing new material and rehearsing it, and then being at home ever?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I've been at home a bit more than usual recently.
Right, okay.
I'm working in the studio at the moment, but
and recording, because you've got like 10 plus albums.
Yes, 10 studio albums and then a pile of
other
rarities as well. There's 24 hours in a day. I'm a busy person. I mean, as I say, I've actually been taking a bit more time off lately.
What you love.
It is what I love. The last full-time job I had before I really jacked that in and went on the road full-time, I worked in a call centre at Manor House, and it was miserable. And that's with every respect in the world for anybody who works in that world. But I didn't enjoy it at all. And the fact that I don't have to do that, I don't have to put on a suit. Do you know what I mean? And it's just kind of, it's such an enormous privilege. And I can't ever get sick of it.
Yeah, well, we're very happy that you do it, and thank you ever so much for taking the time to talk to us at NMG.
My pleasure, thank you very much. Cheers, thank you.
I spoke to Fraser Morgan, and he's a wonderful musician who has done over 1,000 gigs now and still counting. He was off to, I think, another festival straight after here, and he had a great set, and he engaged with lots and lots of people at the end as well. So I'm here with Fraser Morgan, and he's just been finished at the Club Corner.
I have.
And it all went well?
It was amazing. Yeah, it was. I exceeded all my expectations. It was brilliant. The people are amazing here. They really care about music. You can tell the organisers do as well, like in regards to the stage crew that I was with, and it was fantastic.
And you played about 40 minutes, didn't you?
I did, yes, yeah.
And we came over to see you, and you were inundated with people afterwards.
It was mad. I generally, hand on my heart, I was not expecting it. I thought there'd be like a couple of people here in the corner, and like, I looked up, because I don't look up much, and I was like, where do these people come from?
Yeah.
Blew my mind.
And I imagine, had anyone said they'd seen you before? Lots of people seen you before, not?
Yeah, I had a lot of people come up to me who are either wearing my shirt or have seen me before, so that was really nice. The fact that people want to come back, that's always good. And then I had like a massive queue of people afterwards to come say hello for like, it was like an hour's queue, and it was, I don't know if you can tell, but it's brilliant.
Yeah, but that's what it's all about, isn't it?
100%.
Meeting people and playing the music that you love and putting across your message, which I think you do really well.
Well, this is the thing, I'm very passionate about people, mental health and the human condition and being kind to each other, and so that's become a big thing for me, especially since my song about my friend who took his own life, Call Me Mate, went viral. It's really changed everything for me, and now I just want to go out there and be with people and talk to them and listen to them and make them smile and just be there.
But I think what you sing about, I know it's good for you but I think it's really important when people hear that, they hear the message, and I think, like you said, if that's going out to people and it's resonating with them, that's a really good thing.
I completely agree with you, because I used to want to be a therapist, and for me now, this is how I get to, in my way, help people, because I talk about the things that happen to me, and statistically, someone out there relates to it. Yeah. And I know that feeling of when someone says something that you've been experiencing, and you're like, oh my gosh, thank you, someone said it.
I'm not alone. I'm not.
So I just want to make people feel better, not alone, or just feel like normal. That's what I want. I just want to pour the world with kindness and happiness.
And you, as well as doing your music and gigging, which we'll come back to, you do go into schools and you do go to other areas, don't you, and talk about your experiences to show that there is a life in music, and it may not be the complete normal route.
In the modern age, I've taken a very back door route through music, like
scenic, we can call it.
I've taken a scenic, and do you know what? And that's right word, because it's been absolutely beautiful. Like, I don't have anyone in my family who's in music. You won't go on my Wikipedia and see a parent with a blue name. Like, it's just me, single parent household, never met my dad, council house, like, just look after myself in regards to this. No manager, no label, no agent, 1,302 gigs later, and I'm living off it, feeding my cat, paying my rent, and I'm having the absolute best time. I'm so appreciative. And going into schools, universities and kids in care and talking to them about mental health, neurodiversity, music and how to do it all, that's where life is lived.
And again, you'll be resonating with people there who think, oh, there is a way that I can do things. I don't relate to something else in the school curriculum, or I don't, those people don't seem to get
They're the ones who I want to reach. Because I was that. I hated school. It was rubbish for me. And so I want to let them know, like, there's a way out. It's not just this. Like, there's so much out there. And I had a lovely kid email me who I went and taught in a school in year 9, and he sent me loads of questions, and he was so lovely. And like, that's what it's about.
It is.
It's the best.
Yeah. Well, you are enjoying it. Now, are you going to be putting out any more music in the near future?
I am. So I'm doing my debut album next year. In the meantime, I'm trying to work out the singles and stuff. And because I gig so much, I'm also trying to work out when I can record and things.
Well, talking to Frank Turner about that, how do you fit in gigging, writing new music, recording new music, practicing the music for gigs, and being home to feed your cats?
Yeah, well, it's really hard, but I love it. I think the difference is, like, obviously he's got like a management, he's got a label, he's got a booking agent. I don't. So it's kind of like, it's really hard because I do all myself, I do all my own admin, I do all my own music and all that.
But one day that might be different.
Potentially, but I'm not chasing it because I'm happy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, okay.
And so, but it's difficult, but I'd rather juggle that than juggle responsibilities in a job that I hate and my mental health's in a really bad state.
Well, you're a long time at work, you might as well do something you enjoy if you can.
This isn't work.
Yeah,
look,
exactly.
I'm Chancellor, you're lovely, and I'm here at NMG. This isn't work. This is the best.
Now you're going to play a song for us.
I am.
In a minute, and but thank you before. And also, where do you find your music if people want to hear it?
Carrier pigeon, Morse code. I'm online, Fraser Morgan, like a razor with an F. In all the usual social media platforms. I hate social media, but I'm on all of it. I'll always reply. My music's on there. If you don't like it, click the 3 dots, press block. There you go.
Thank you ever so much, Fraser.
Pleasure.
And what song are you going to play for us?
If it's okay, I'd love to play my song, Call Me Mate.
Brilliant.
It's about my friends and men's mental health and stuff. So
excellent, we'll do that.
Thank you, Alice. Hello, my name's Fraser Morgan, and this is my song Call Me Mate, which is about my friend who took their life, and it's about men's mental health, and I know it's not easy. I'll let the song do the talking, but this is for anyone who needs it, I guess. See, I've been going through some stuff, but not sure how to say it. I thought about religion, but I'm not one for praying. And times have been hard, my mind's been going ballistic, considered ends in it all. I don't want to be a statistic. They say this open up, it's not as easy as that. If I talk about my feelings, will it all just bounce back? I'm scared of what they'll say, or what my mates will all think. For now, I guess I'll stick to crying over the sink. Know that I am here for you, and all the things things that you go through. So before that it's too late, just know that you can call me mate. See, I think about my friend who moved on to the next. I've scrolled his Facebook for hours with floods of tears in my eyes, looking at the memories from family and friends. The pain didn't stop at him, it has moved on to them. I put myself in his shoes and think about his last moments, how he felt that this would be the only way he could solve it. I know that your mates don't want to see you lose it all, rather you cry on their shoulder than attend your funeral. Know that I am here for you, and all the things that you go through. So before that it's too late, just know that you can call me mate. Cause that's the thing with us lads, we're holding an image, you see. Cause if we talk about our feelings, then we're scared we look weak. But if I'm a man under 50 and I keep things aside, the most likely way I'll die is by taking my life. So this is for the lads out there with mates that are struggling. Please just call him up and you tell him you love him. And if you're struggling yourself, then the same goes to you. We need to be there for each other and try to push through. Know that I am here for you, and all the things that you go through. So before that it's too late, just know that you can call me mate. Oh, well, know that I am here for you, and all the things that you go through. So before that is too late, just know that you can call me mate. And
You're watching NMG live at Cambridge Folk Festival 2026. I'm Alex Elbro, and Lost Robins played on the Club Corner earlier today. They played a set that they hadn't played together as a full band before at the Cambridge Folk Festival, so it was a really good one for them. They went down very well. Everyone was really delighted to see them. We spoke to them afterwards and we had a bit more of a laid-back vibe. So I'm here with Lost Robins and Josh and band. Would you like to introduce all the band to everybody?
Yes, this is Joe, our new banjo player. He's came on for one song at the end yesterday. We've not actually had a practice before. He came on straight for that. Here's Emma and Benny, the wonderful couple, who Emma's backing singer and Benny's the violin player.
Now you've known each other for quite a while, but you often do different combinations of people depending who's around.
In the next few weeks there's going to be a more solid lineup.
Oh, okay.
Right now it is a bit of a, what's the word you'd use?
Carousel? No,
it's a bit of a carousel right now.
I guess also because lots of people are doing, the people that you know that all great musicians are all playing in different bands and different festivals.
Different bands, so it's all moving around. So
it's a bit of a logistical
nightmare. It's just who can turn up on the time, right?
But how was it on stage today though? You played at Club Corner.
It was awesome, right? We had so much fun.
And this is the first time at Folk Festival for Lost Robins.
Yeah.
Like you've played before.
I've played a bunch of times, but this is the first time I get to play as Lost Robins, and it was really good. We've got a big crowd in. We had a laugh.
I hear people were saying, "Who are this band?" You know, the people were saying, "Who's this band? Who are they?" You know, like
that's good.
Which is really good, isn't it? And,
because we're brand new, so it's really nice to know that we're doing the right thing.
Yeah, less than a year old. And done less the not done a year's worth of gigs.
No, we haven't. No. But we've got a tour in November from the 19th to the 29th. That'll be our first tour as Lost Robins.
Nice.
We're going to go up from Cambridge up to Glasgow and hit a bunch of dates on the way.
Perfect.
So Yeah.
So will you be in the van? Will it be like all of you in your van, or are you going to?
Yeah, everyone's going to live in my van.
I just only thought, are you going to hire a van? I was like, hang on a minute,
We're
you've got
going to put a tent on the roof.
Yeah, an awning out the back.
An awning out the back.
Yeah.
We're all going to live together. It's going to get very cosy.
It's going to be like a big.
We're going to travel actually
commute.
by bike. I was going to suggest.
Yeah, bike.
Yeah.
Benny's going to cycle behind us. It's going to be fine.
Or you could be like on a trailer thing that like water skis but on wheels.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's
seven-person tandem bike.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what we're doing. Yeah.
And you see a few in the middle that aren't
We haven't
pedaling.
managed to turn corners on that yet, but it's
Yeah.
good for a straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Well, that sounds amazing. And is there? I know you've written new music, and you just bring it out slowly. Is it?
Yeah, so we're going to do an EP in November, and then we're going to do our first album and try to chart it next year in the summer, and that'll be a full album. That'll be proper.
You've got
But
proper.
it's so frustrating because I've written so many other songs, but you have to wait, and you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would be the same. It's like holding. Hold your nerve. Hold your nerve. Just do it as the things need to be done, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Like recording new stuff from brand new songs. We're not going to be able to do that for a couple of years because everything's already done, and you have to kind of wait for the.
Yeah. I guess you can start playing them, can you? Or was that
we'll
a little bit? See how they go.
Yeah, of course.
They'll probably evolve before you even record them.
Yeah, well, Benny just wrote a song. He just sent it over to us called "Don't Break My Guitar." It's fantastic. So we're still. We're sending each other stuff. Yeah, we're still being creative.
That's wonderful, isn't it? And do you rehearse regularly then? I know you said you haven't had a chance to ever go before this.
We're going to start rehearsing regularly from next week. It's been quite messy.
Yeah.
The last few months even, but from next week we're going to start rehearsing properly, see each other a lot more, and take this a bit more seriously. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you didn't take it seriously, but I just didn't think you had the mechanism necessarily for doing some of this stuff, but now you've got like solid people that
we've got solid people, we've got a game plan, it's going to go well.
Yeah. And are there going to be any more gigs between now and
so we're playing
around this area or anywhere?
Exactly.
Oh no.
Everybody know the dates?
We've got New Roots in is it September?
Got New Roots in September.
Yeah.
We're playing in Lincoln in a couple of weeks.
15th.
The 15th, we're playing in Wakefield. We're playing Wakefield.
6th of November.
6th of November. Thank God he's here.
Yeah, I'll say this is good. This is called teamwork.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. And in case anyone doesn't know where you find Lost Robins online, because as you know, as you spoke about before, you've gone viral recently.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that everybody knows about you.
No.
Where do we find you?
So you can find us wherever you find your music. We're on Spotify, we're on iTunes, we're on Amazon Music, YouTube, Instagram. Pick a thing, we're on there.
Brilliant. Thanks ever so much, guys.
Thank you. Cheers. Hello, we are Lost Robins, and this song is called Shotgun. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. If my bark has lost its bite, and if my bite has lost its sting, if I can't find the words and I lose the will to sing, put me out with a shotgun in the garden. Put me out with a shotgun in the garden. Put me out with a shotgun in the garden. Let my body feed the worms in peace. In peace the kingdom come. If my faith in love and music breaks its back beneath the strain, if the bottles get on top of me before I go insane, put me out with a shotgun in the garden. Put me out with a shotgun in the garden. Put me out with a shotgun in the garden. Let my body feed the worms in peace. In peace the kingdom come. Give Ireland back to Ireland, give Scotland to the Scots, make Yorkshire independent and let London bloody rot. Put it out with a shotgun in the garden. Put it out with a shotgun in the garden. Put it out with a shotgun in the garden. Let its body feed the worms in peace. In peace the kingdom come. And when I'm lying on my back, if I'm not smiling at the ends, I'll rearm these bullets, put them back in me again. Put me out with a shotgun in the garden. Put me out with a shotgun in the garden. Put me out with a shotgun in the garden. Let my body feed the worms in peace. In peace the kingdom come. Put me out with a shotgun in the garden. Put me out with a shotgun in the garden. Put me out with a shotgun in the garden. Let my body feed the worms in peace till kingdom come. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm Alex Elbro and you're watching NMG live from Cambridge Folk Festival. I spoke to Chris Fox earlier and he was actually playing at the Folk Festival Folk in the City launch last year.
Hi everybody, my name is Chris Fox and this song is called Diamonds and Gold. I don't need lovers, I just need love. I don't need it all, I just need enough. I need somebody to call my bluff. I need a body by my side when the going gets rough. I don't need diamonds and I don't need gold. Those expensive things, they make a mess of my soul. Maybe I'm trying to break them all, 'cause I'm looking for something, if the truth be told. I heard somebody say there isn't room for everyone. You work hard, you'll be the lucky one. I don't need promises that you can't keep. I'd rather have a good night's sleep. I don't need powder and I don't need pills. I don't need another case of cheap thrills. That's an early grave I don't plan to fill. Yes, and I'd like to make it over the hill. But there's a rumor going around that you've got to play the game. Ticking boxes is the way to make your name. Oh, but I'm not a ghost with a ball and chain. I don't want to be a picture in a gilded frame. Do 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 do. I'm looking for a heading, a place to be, with no expectations, a place to be free, where no one's trying to get the best out of me. Good Lord, it's a place so fine that it's hard to believe. But there's no more lies, no more wisdom from the wise. It isn't true, I can see it in your eyes. I know where I'm going, I know where I come from. I can recommend it if you want to come. I know where I'm going, I know where I come from. I can recommend it if you want to come.
So I'm here with Chris Fox and he's about to play a little bit later on the Club Corner stage. Lovely to see you again, Chris.
Yeah, you too.
And this time last year, it's a bit deja vu because you did the launch show
Yes.
for the the unfolk folk festival, Folk in the City last year, and so is it nice to be back in the festival itself?
It's really nice, yeah. I'm really happy to see that it's coming back, and you know we've got it again. I've been playing at the festival since about 2013, and it's been such a great place to come every year and kind of go away, write an album, bring back, play it to people, get some feedback, and it's always been like this great anchor in my
catch
my
up
career,
with other people you haven't
this
seen
is it, yeah,
for a
you
while.
bump
Probably
into
all the
1,000
musicians.
people you know, and so it's just a fantastic thing.
You know, I find it's very hard to walk for more than like 10, 50 yards before you see someone, you know, and you haven't seen them since this time last year. So last year was a bit of an anomaly really in that sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a little bump in the road, I guess.
Yeah,
but
yeah. And it looks like it's all back and doing well.
Yeah.
Now, have you been doing more music? Because I've seen you at New Roots and I've seen you in other things, folk festival, and you do a lot of looping, don't you? I guess because being a single musician on your own, it's a great way to increase the sound.
Absolutely.
But also it's really cool, I'm going to say.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think for me it started off as a practice tool, so I could put in backing tracks and then learn how to improvise over the top of them and kind of make interesting sounds. And then I've been using it privately at home for a few years, and then Ange Hardy, great Loop Station singer-songstress, said to me, you know, you should bring that out and use it on stage. Like, and she commissioned me. She said, we didn't like pay me, but she said, go away and write a pirate song with your Loop Station. And I went home and did it, and it came in the set, and people were like, oh, you have to keep going with that. It's so because like you say, when you're on your own with the guitar, it's hard to kind of
change the levels.
You know, with the looper, you've got access to.
But you have to be able to use it. It's quite sophisticated. I always watch you on stage, and I think I don't know how you get from what you do to know like how you. It's like patting your head and doing that and remembering that has to be really exact, otherwise the next bit doesn't work.
Absolutely, yeah.
I guess practice.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, I literally, as crazy as this sounds, I sit at home with a blindfold and I do it till I can do it without looking. And that seems to bring in. So if you're a looper at home, like, try it without looking.
Because your natural thing would be to just keep checking what you're doing.
Get the muscle memory going, and then you're kind of set from there. Really, like your feet have to kind of work independently from your performance. If that makes sense.
Yeah, because otherwise you'd stop every time you look down.
This is it. Yeah. You just have to kind of make.
It's hard enough trying to tune, I'm guessing, and speak, because which is folk singers.
No one can do it. No one can do it. It's weird.
It's very hard because you stop in middle sentence doing it. So what are you going to be playing tonight then?
I wasn't sure what I was going to play this weekend, so I threw all the instruments in the back of the car. I've got my Appalachian dulcimer, my banjo, my guitar, my loop station. I'm doing I'm kind of between projects at the moment, so I'm just starting to record a new one. So I'm going to play just some of my favourite songs from my records over the last 10 years and kind of, do a bit of a, I don't want to say greatest hits, but like, to me they're the greatest hits of what I've done.
But it's nice that you're going to mix up the instruments as well.
Yeah.
So do you play them all at home when you're kind of practicing? And will you do certain songs on different instruments?
Yeah, absolutely. So when I sit at home, I have them all up on the wall. I'm just like a kid in a sweet shop, just kind of cherry pick and bring the one that I want to work with and stuff. But it's again sort of feeds into that, trying to make it a bit different, trying to change things up a little bit on stage. So.
Oh, brilliant. Well, is there anything we can expect coming up, or is it just?
So I've gone into my studio, Porthole Studios. I've engaged my guru suburban producer Magic 8, and we're about to start recording my third studio album over the summer. This is my last gig for about a couple of months now. I'll come back on tour in the autumn, and we're putting together a new record that will come out next year, hopefully in the springtime. Called Ocean Trade. It's all about people working on and with and in the sea.
Oh, nice.
So we're just kind of finalising the track listing for that, and then it's all systems go. Really, we'll set up the studio and go from there.
Oh, I look forward to that. And if people are wanting to find your music,
I think
where should they look?
The best thing to do is either you can sort of choose between follow us on Facebook. That seems to be where we get the most traction, and also come to the website and sign up to our mailing list.
And
we
is
do
that
our monthly.
chrisfox.com or
chrisfoxmusic.org.
Okay.
The .com and the .co.uk, and all the other ones were taken.
It's funny, isn't it? You think who are these people?
This fabulous American singer-songwriter with the same name, Cursive, and he is really good though, to be fair. I'm at .org.
Okay.
So
chrisfoxmusic.org.
That's the one. Yeah.
Thank you ever so much, and
welcome.
have a great night.
Thank you very much.
Take
Cheers.
care. It was South of Polaris' first time at Cambridge Folk Festival, having only been together as a band, an official band, for 3 or 4 years. But in that time they've done many festivals and live events, and they were really looking forward to their set this evening. I'm here with South of Polaris, who are playing on Club Corner this evening. Hello to you both.
Hello.
Have you been to the Folk Festival before, Cambridge Folk Festival?
No, we haven't. No, we only moved to Cambridge, or in the Cambridge area, I should say, 4 or 5 years ago. And yeah, I think by the time it was on our radar,
it wasn't
on.
Yeah.
So, but we're super lucky that this year we get to come and play. Yeah.
So your first experience is to play here. I mean, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
I mean, yeah.
So you've been doing quite a few festivals and things around recently. And how long have you been together as a sort of band or duo?
We've been playing together as a duo around 3.5 years. But we've been together as a couple for about 18 years. So.
And you were saying you've had a more unusual trip to this as opposed to some of the artists we've seen, because you were on cruise ships, weren't you? And before that, in theatre and musical theatre and things.
Yeah.
So just give us a little bit of your background, because I find it fascinating. Hopefully everyone else
sure.
will.
We both have very different backgrounds, actually.
Okay.
So my background is trained in musical theatre, did performing in lots of different scenarios, including ships, which is where we met. And then sort of, I think during the COVID kind of era, decided that musical theatre was not really for me anymore, for many reasons, one of which is the reason that we started writing music, which is that we lost my dad. And then, I just thought I just didn't have the energy to really, for the auditions and everything, and then completely by accident we started creating the songs of South of Polaris as a response to losing my dad, and it's just been really exciting since. And then I don't know if you want to tell a bit about your background or.
Well, I have nothing to do. I haven't got a musical background as such. I'm a medical doctor.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, that's handy in case we need it. Now I know who to call.
That's right. I was working as a cruise ship doctor when we met. But I don't work for the NHS anymore. I left a couple of years ago, mainly because it got in the way of us doing gigs.
Yeah, totally. It wasn't really
so I had a bit of. I only do private work now. In that. But, and that's it really. That's my.
Because when you I met on the cruise ships, I thought you were then dancing down and doing the high kicks. No, you were. You were just doing everyone fainting.
In fact, when we met, we didn't used to play music together at all. Really, we used to sometimes jam the odd cover in his cabin, because his cabin was better than mine. And then we moved to Spain together, and again we both had our separate careers and things, and would just occasionally jam in the house. And it's only really. Yeah, as I said, after we lost my dad, we started creating these songs, and they weren't really, we weren't thinking let's create music and go and play it. We just happened to go to some open mics to try, see how people reacted, and got a really positive response. So then,
I think it's got a very different flavour to a lot of folk music. Do you want to sort of explain that to people? I guess it's your backgrounds that's caused that.
Yeah, I guess that's how it started. We were in the kitchen one day. I was playing with the guitar, doing a little bit of a flamenco riff. She started singing a song, which was our first song, called Alone, which is a song that opens our EP. And she kind of let a little bit of grief out on that song. And it had this flamenco flavour to it. And that's the first one we went to an open mic to as an experiment, thinking this is a weird song, let's see what. And he had such a good response that
and at that time as well, I've been playing the violin since I was a child, but when I went to train as a dancer, I didn't really use the violin anymore, and I didn't have time for it, so it kind of stayed at home. And then it came out to Spain with us but lived in its case, and so I'd had a good 20-year break, and he kept saying to me, you should add violin to this song, and I was saying, no way, I'm too rusty. And so eventually I got the courage to pick it back up again and put that into the music as well. And so because when I was younger I used to play in folk groups, my violin teacher was massively into folk music. I think that kind of naturally as well kind of came into our music as well. So
so it's been just organically evolved, really, hasn't it? Without, I thought maybe it's a conscious thing to do it, but it hasn't. It's definitely
Also, when we moved to Spain, I realised just how much, because we lived in the south of Spain where he grew up in a small town, and it's really obvious how flamenco is. It's just in everybody's blood down there. You know, wherever you go or whatever you do, you're not far from you know, a flamenco guitar or someone doing a cante, which is the flamenco singing.
A bit like folk music, it's very emotional and it's got real heart, so it probably does lend itself. I never really thought of it like that, but I absolutely love hearing people sing and dance with flamenco. It's incredible.
Flamenco is a bit like it's like a bit like blues kind of thing. It's like it's a music created to complain, to
lament,
to
complain.
No comprendo.
That's very true.
So it's the perfect music really to kind of let that grief out. And in all honesty, I think through that type of singing, I've let go more than I ever did with musical theatre because it's a different beast. Like musical theatre, you always feel like, oh, that needs to be belted because that's the note, you know. Whereas flamenco is very raw, and you can just let go and let yourself be free. And I've really enjoyed.
So you mentioned your EP. That was launched earlier this year, or was it ages ago?
No, it was in 2024. Even though it has flown.
Yes.
even I was
honestly,
thinking.
my concept of time is just mad.
Same here. Yeah.
So. Have you got any more then coming out? If that was that 2 years ago.
Wow.
We released a couple of songs. The last one was in April last year. But we have a whole new album waiting to be recorded, which we hope to record or at least get get on with it this month. So we've kept this month pretty much free. So we can do all the
So once the festivals are done, then you're into recording mode.
We've just been doing so much live stuff and we love it. So we keep saying, right, we'll leave a period of time free.
And then someone offers you.
We just want to play so much that we're just like, oh, we can just do that, and then before we know it, the whole month's full.
So you said you did Bury. Was that Bury Folk Festival as well? That was only a few months ago. Was it?
Yeah, that was in June, end of June. So that was.
I'm not so bad off on the time on that one. And then here, and where else are you playing?
We've done Cambridge Folk Day as well.
Oh yes.
We did Baldock and Letchworth Festival, and we did Glastonbury, which is also in Letchworth, a nice local one.
Oh yes, I think Luke was at that one as well.
He was, and then we've just got a couple of things left, you know, dotted through.
And this one, so how are you going to approach your set for this one? Do you know which songs you're already doing?
I think we're pretty much, we've got our set list more or less sorted, haven't we?
More or less.
We always have a little
bit. As usual, more or less.
Well, we've got a couple of new ones that.
Depending on your mood, whether you're.
And I've got flute in one of them, which I quite like to get out, but it's all very much, it's a balance, isn't it? Because you're always thinking, well, some people have never even heard us for the first time, so we kind of want to play the golden oldies that are 3 years old. But then at the same time you want to kind of try your new stuff, see how it goes, so it's always a little bit of a
so the answer is we don't know. We have a set list, but that doesn't mean anything. Sometimes I see the next song, I'm tuning for that song, and she starts talking about a different one.
That's mainly because I'm a dope and I don't look down.
You're like, oh, hang on a minute, is that the one I'm supposed to be playing?
Totally.
Oh, it's brilliant. Have a lovely evening, won't you? And where do we find music for you, or anything about you? Where are you online?
So our Instagram is @South of Polaris, and then YouTube and Facebook is @WeAreSouthOfPolaris. Got our website, which is southofpolaris.com, and then we're on all of the digital platforms, Bandcamp,
Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music. But I think the easiest thing is to go to southofpolaris.com, and all the links are there.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, both of you. That was lovely, and have great fun tonight.
Thank you very much. Yeah, really nice to see you. Hi, we're South of Polaris, and we're going to play for you one of our songs called Memory. I remember what you said in your face when you said it. So much more to say to you, and I'm filled with regret. It's like a square wave on the coast pulling me under, and the thread is I'm drowning. And I'm stuck in this memory, aching to forget. These pictures are haunting me and trapping me in dread, and I can't get them out, no I can't get them out of my head. And I dream of you, you're smiling at me. You tell me everything's fine, and I dream of you and I will you to stay. But the sunlight creeps in and the memory fades. The memory fades. I can't forget how it felt when our hearts were together. Now yours has gone away and I don't feel it ever. I don't know if I'd rather remember or forget it. No, I don't know if I'd rather remember or forget. To remember is to suffer and to feel that regret. Forgetting would be easier, but I need you here in my heart. Would you rather lose the ability to remember or the ability to forget? My first instinct was the ability to forget. To remember all of the love, joy, happiness I felt in my life. But then I thought that to remember all of the horrors would be torture, so I changed my mind. Maybe it would be better to lose the power to remember. But imagine forgetting everything. And I dream of you, you're smiling at me. You tell me everything's fine. And I dream of you and I will you to stay. But the sunlight creeps in and the memory fades. And I dream of you and you're smiling from there. You tell me everything's fine. And I dream of you and I will you to stay. But the sunlight creeps in and the memory fades.
You're watching NMG live at Cambridge Folk Festival 2026. I spoke to Emily Fraser earlier. She'd just come off stage playing at Club Corner, and she told us all about some new music she's been playing. I'm here with Emily Fraser, and she just played in Club Corner on Saturday of the Folk Festival. How did it go, Emily?
It went really well. I was, really pleased. A really nice crowd.
And you played with a full band, didn't you?
I did, yeah. So I have Ben Smith on pedal steel.
Oh, I love a pedal steel.
There, it's lovely. Shauna Hanran on keys, Mal Hyde-Smith on drums or percussion, and Jonas Trevick on synth. So we brought synth to the Folk Festival.
So is that a new thing to add to your music?
It is, yeah. So the recording process is kind of broadened, I've been working very closely with Jonas with recording, and he's managed to kind of pluck out the ideas that I had in my head of how I wanted it all to sound. Music's all very sort of atmospheric, and sort of introduced lots of the sounds and instrumentation during the recording process, just doing as and when we can play it live that way.
Yeah. Because that's the hard thing, if you do it in a recording process and then you get to do a gig and you're like, well, we can't reproduce that, and then how do I do it now? So there is a problem.
Yeah, it's just been lots of kind of trial, and there's not really been too much error, which is
brilliant.
Incredible. Yeah.
And so does that mean that some new music's coming out?
Yes, yeah. I don't have a release date yet, but it's been a bit of a process to get a finished product, but it is on the way. The bulk of it's done. I just don't have a date yet, but I'm really pleased with what we've been recording. So.
And we don't know a date, but will you be playing more live gigs to introduce this stuff?
Yeah, no, I'd like to do that. So and hopefully with all the sort of recording artists as well.
Yeah.
I've sort of I've got quite a few of the wonderful Cambridge musicians in the band, and their diaries always chock-a-block. So doing the same sort of thing with other wonderful musicians. So yeah, it'll be there'll be quite a few polls going out of
who could do what day when.
When.
And then will we hear some hopefully around Cambridge?
Yeah, I hope so. But yeah, just needing to kind of limit down what I'm focusing on, and at the moment that'll be the recordings to get them finished.
Get them done.
And not get too distracted with the live shows. Even though I love playing live, it would be really nice to have a product. Kind of.
And then you can send them to NMG as well.
Yes, please play.
And so where will we find the music online if we're looking for it? I know this stuff won't be out yet.
So it won't be out yet. Yet to be decided. Definitely Bandcamp will be the first sort of shout.
Do you have a website or?
I've got no website at the moment, no.
Okay.
So I'm running fully on Instagram. I'm the most unsocial savvy person on and off the grid. So in person and on the phone. But yeah, I do at least have an active Instagram page, Emily Fraser Music. Which,
lovely.
I do.
Oh well, I look forward. Don't worry. I know it's another thing to do. Thank you very much for taking the time after the set, because I know it was absolutely brilliant, and look forward to this new music and this new sound. It sounds absolutely amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. I'm Emily Fraser. The song's called Flew Away.
I locked it up. I always do. When it comes to me and you, I don't know why, I can't explain. Just let me try to find the words again. My love's always gonna come back, you just flew away. I don't know where it went, but all I know it isn't Spanish. Is it coming back? Coming back again? Is it coming back? Don't hold back. There's enough to say. You speak some truth. Well, I shy away. Sure, it took time to realize what it's worth. I've opened up my eyes. My love was always gonna come back for you, it just flew away. I don't know where it went, but all I know it isn't Spanish. Is it coming back? Coming back again? Is it coming back again?
I spoke earlier to the Cambridgeshire Music School, who opened on a stage 2 today as part of their folk summer school that they've been running all of the week. They've done 2 courses this year, and they were very lucky to have the Downright Music Trio with them as well, who've come over specially, 3 boys come over specially from Derry in Ireland with their musical therapist to play with them. So I'm here with the Downright Musical Trio, who've been working with the Cambridgeshire Music Folk Summer School, and they've just been performing on stage 2. Hello to you all. Can you tell me all your names? What's your name?
I'm Bernard.
Bernard.
And Jack.
Jack.
I'm Connor.
And Connor. And you're Josie. And Josie, you worked with the trio for a long time, haven't you?
I have. We've been working together as a group since 2023 when they got their first gig, which was a stage clip with Delta Flag.
And you've been working, you came over to Cambridge a few days ago. And how's it been being in Cambridge? Have you liked it?
Yeah.
Have you been here before?
No, I didn't, because that was my first time in Cambridge, and because my dad went there a lot of time, but
it's your turn, isn't it?
when it's my turn.
Excellent. Now you're going to play us one of the songs that you played on stage, is that right? And what's it called?
What's it called?
It's called
The Vaxenbog.
Wow. Ready? Who's going to count us in?
1, 2, 3, go.
I'm here with some of the people from Cambridgeshire Music who have just been doing a summer school, and also were on stage 2 earlier today. Do you want to all introduce yourselves? Jack, do you want to start?
Yeah, my name's Jack Johnson and I'm the Inclusion Development Officer for Cambridgeshire Music, and I'm a guitarist and drummer, and I've been helping out with this course, and it's been beautiful. It's been a wonderful course to be part of. Thank you, Prue.
I'm Prue Ward and I am a creative wellbeing producer for Cambridgeshire Music, and I've been the lead for this course, running it this week. Yeah, it's been brilliant, fantastic.
I'm Toby Webber and I'm a student doing on the course, and I'm a singer.
And Toby, I'll come to you first. Yeah. You've been doing the course, did you do it last year as well?
I've done it for the past 3 years.
Oh, you've done all 3, so
yeah,
brilliant.
All 3,
you obviously really enjoy it then.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
Have you done singing for all 3 of them?
Yeah, I've done singing for all 3 of them, because I've been getting singing lessons for about 3 years now, I think, around that, or something like that.
And how do you find it though, being with the group? And because, do you want to tell us what you do through the week?
Yeah, so it was like, we got basically, it was like an hour like sessions or whatever, and so we go off maybe into different groups. Like I would go off with the singers, and then we'd learn like an a cappella song where the instrumentalists are then learning an instrumental song only, and then like we'll be doing a Cuban song and then like a pop song and stuff like that.
So it's all different type of genres as well, yeah.
So it's a really good mix of genres, and also a really good mix of styles for people to get to like actually perform.
Yeah, because it's something I think I spoke to Prue about earlier, is that it's called a folk summer school, but it's actually it's got a lot of genres going on, and like world music, and which obviously is folk, but people don't always see.
Yeah.
They think of English traditional folk as being the only type of folk song.
Yeah, we'd like to. I think it's always difficult when you do a course where it's got a specific like brand name or genre. You don't want to put anyone off. You want people to realise there is a whole world to this. It's not just one specific thing. So we try and give a bit of a range so that it's not too much of anything. And it gives a bit of variety and opens up doors for different styles. So for example, we did some songwriting where the singers were writing the words, and then the instrumentalists were working on Indian drumming, and that's how they came up with the rhythms to
And Indian drumming is a really difficult. It's not just a straight beat, is it? Because Indian rhythms are different, aren't they?
So we tried to, that gives them another thing. They're like, oh, we're really interested in seeing that. And then obviously with the Cuban styles, something they might not have experienced before. And then, we went really way out there and did a rock and roll song.
That was the one. So
slice it all up a little bit.
They did I Love Rock and Roll, which is obviously that well-known folk song. But it meant that everyone could have a real, get into it. And
although someone did say to me, I missed a trick. I should have got them all to sing I Love Folk and Roll.
Well, another time, another year. Now, it's been running for 3 years, but this year you've done something a little bit different, haven't you? You set up a second course for those with additional needs and run it by the side, and then you had the Downright Trio come over from Ireland to work with you. So how's all that been? And Jack, were you involved in that as well?
So the idea initially was to open it up and target SEND young people, to give the offer to them and to open it up as an opportunity. It also increases social mobility because they played on stage with the open group, which was brilliant. I know you saw it, and it was like such a wonderful performance that we're really proud of. I think this year, above all the rest, has been incredibly, just incredible. It's been really good. The level of musicianship that everybody's come with,
and that's all levels of music when they come in at the beginning of the week, isn't it? And all ages as well. What ages is it?
So 11 to 18.
11 to 18. So you can get a whole mix of people trying out things the first time. I know, Toby, when I came to rehearsals the other day, I heard one rehearsal and I was really impressed with just what would come out of just 3 days. So on the stage, it's like on another level then.
I'd also like to say that I think this year it was really diverse, like with the amount of different people that did it, and also like the amount of people's backgrounds that helped really influence how people did it. For example, in our song that we composed, one of the girls who was doing it was Ukrainian, and so we were talking to her about it, and we were like, how about we incorporate a bit of Ukrainian into our song?
Nice.
To like make that a bit more unique, and it's stuff like that it hasn't really been like that in the past years, and it's also really interesting because you get to see people's like cultural backgrounds and stuff.
And I think as it's growing, I think this is something you're going to keep going, obviously, but it's so important. We were saying because children, anyone doesn't get the chance to work with different age groups and different abilities. You work with your mates, and if you don't have the right mates, that if you haven't found your tribe, as it were, then you're not necessarily going to get into that music that you want to.
There was a young lad there who's said to us he doesn't really have any friends, doesn't really do anything else other than plays a bit of guitar at home, and apparently he's come home buzzing every day. He's made friends, he's had a brilliant week.
And you did an open mic on last night, didn't you? Friday night. And I know you do them regularly for basically young people, and that's another way to get them involved in playing in front of people. Performance is really hard because you often do music for performance, but to get those performances in the end of year concert, but it's not the same to do regular, is it?
So we're just trying to open things more and more up and making younger people realise that there's a whole world out here, and they need to, use these opportunities so that then they're performing up here.
And as well as this, I know we're talking about the folk now, but you do have these sort of regular weekend workshops, don't you? So if anyone else wants to get involved through the year, it's not just a one-off.
And during the year, during term time, we run our academies. where we've got contemporary groups, classical groups, all sorts of things going on. So if you've got any questions, just get in touch.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, guys, and well done. You absolutely smashed it.
Brilliant. Thank you for having us.
You're watching NMG Live at Cambridge Folk Festival 2026. I spoke to the two guys, Max and Rafi, who had created the web app that we were using to navigate ourselves around in a 3D way around the festival. It's a really cool application and very useful for anyone like me that gets lost a lot. I'm here with Max and Rafi from Blueproof Online, and they have produced a really cool app for this festival this year. It's a web app, that's right, isn't it? Do you want to tell us more about it? You're better at explaining it than I am.
Sure. So it's a interactive 3D map of the site. It's all web-based, so you can scan a QR code or click on a link and it will pop up on your web browser in a couple of seconds. It shows information about all the music happening, all the food and drink, all the workshops, and any other kind of essential information like first aid or hydration and so on.
And it gives you you can walk through, can't you, even?
Yeah, so your live location can show up on the map, so you get a good sense of where you are, what's going on around you. Anything interesting you find, a food vendor that you're interested in, you can click show on map, shows you where it is, shows you where you are.
And
so
the prices, we were saying it's even got the prices of stuff so you can kind of compare if you want to, and find where you're heading for, or look for an artist and it'll come up on there and it gives you little information, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is really cool. Now, how did this come about? Because I'm guessing this isn't the first one you've done.
No, it's actually our first large UK festival.
Okay, nice.
But we started the company about 3 years ago, and our first ever project was one of the Cambridge University Maybulls, one of the colleges, Jesus College, where we met. And we thought it'd be a good addition to the Maybull to have a 3D map instead of printed programs.
Because it's massive, isn't it?
It's big,
you know,
and all the Maybulls are striving to be more sustainable.
So you don't have programs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we thought it was a pretty obvious idea. Never been done before, so we developed it, and then we realised after uni that maybe we should be doing this, full time and doing it as a company. So here we are, 3 years later.
And you've done another ball recently as well.
We actually did do another ball.
Gonville.
So we just worked with Gonville and Keys Mayball this year, which was a great event. A little bit smaller than the Folk Festival, but really great team there.
But I guess it's the same principle, so you just build it up. And what I like about it is 3D. It looks, you can see. I find it hard to visualise on a flat map where I am, but it can actually give you little pointers, can't it?
Yeah,
and
that's
everything
right.
else.
Yeah, having those visual cues really helps people kind of work out where they are.
Yes.
If you recognise a building or a big tree or certain gazebo, then you can very quickly get your bearings.
And how do you plan to take this? Have you got other ideas for other places to take this to?
Yeah, so we've been working with lots of festivals primarily at the moment, but we see a lot of really great uses for our technology, just more generally in navigating complicated spaces. We've done some trials with hospitals, Addenbrooke's, and some hospitals in Wales as well, where we're mapping internal spaces. Hospitals are famously really difficult to get around.
And people are stressed when they're in them, so
high stress
it's hard to look, to know where you're going.
So this kind of stuff to show your way around a hospital instead of just a festival site.
Well, that's brilliant. Thank you very much. And I say, it sounds brilliant to me. And where do people find this if they want to know more about it, if they're interested in it for a technology or an application that they're interested in?
So our website is blueproof.online, and our Instagram is the same, I think. It's blueproof_online.
Brilliant.
Yeah, you can
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
So that concludes our coverage of the Cambridge Folk Festival this year. I hope you've enjoyed it and saw some artists that have been playing here. I've had a brilliant time and I look forward to seeing you here next year.